Hello, welcome to another episode of Sonic Adventure. As host DaBlueShadow, I want you to welcome again TK the Hedgehog. So what's up?
What's up? Sonic Adventure! Woo, yeah!
You're gonna do that all the time?
Yeah, I love Sonic Adventure, man.
Okay, so you grabbed another stone tablet, and it was an ice stone tablet, and this one leads to Icecap, another action stage. So what's your thoughts on Icecap?
Well, first of all, a lot of fans don't like the fact that it was called Icecap because, Sonic 3 had an Icecap, and there was a lot of snowboarding and stuff, and they just make up things that imply that this isn't the same Icecap. Well, here's the thing, and I'm just gonna use common sense. Icecap is an Icecap. No matter if you're on one side of the earth or the other, it's an Icecap. It doesn't matter if it's the Icecap or not, it's an Icecap. And that's the most important part. Think about Diamond Dust from Sonic 3D Blast. That was an Icecap.
Yeah.
So I would have been okay if that was a third Icecap in the series, but that's just me, and that's my little mini rant.
I remember that someone was saying that this production of Sonic Adventure was supposed to be Sonic 3 and Knuckles in 3D, and that's why they actually covered most action stages that's very similar to Sonic 3 and Knuckles. As said, Icecap is Sonic 3-ish, and Red Mountain is Lava Reef, and pretty much Mystic Ruins is Angel Island.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that was kind of like the difference to it? Like,
yeah.
That's what
I do, because when I first played this, I did feel like it was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There was a lot of elements from the game, but the whole Chaos and Call twist is what changed it completely. And then, of course, the lack of the Super Emeralds, which disappointed a lot of fans. But I can definitely agree with that theory.
Mm-hmm. And did you know that with this Icecap stage is that it's kind of like the reverse level design of Sonic 3's Icecap. Now, as we're seeing here, is that the start of it is with heavy platforming of jumping on the icicles and moving from left to right and going up around the stage. As you know that in Sonic 3's Icecap from Act 2 is that you are going up the stage in the Act 2 zone of Sonic 3. But then in the last part of Sonic Adventure, you're in that heavy snowboarding part. But in the beginning of Sonic 3 was the mini sequence of the snowboarding.
Right. That's a good observation, because that's true. In this one you end with the snowboarding, and the old one you begin with the snowboarding. There's a ton of platforming in it, a lot of different elements, exploring the outside of the structure, and then the inside of it. You see all the little crystals and the different textures on the inside of the cave. It's just like the old Icecap.
Mm-hmm. So this was, I think, the second scenario of Sonic being chased by Sonic, because Sonic Adventure, or much like any other 3D game, is very famous for Sonic running away from stuff. Whether it be huge boulders, animals, creatures, he's always running away from something. So what do you think of like running away from a huge avalanche?
That is pretty, I would say it's cliche, but it's not. It's pretty cool. It fits Sonic as a character. Definitely within his character to be skating or snowboarding down a mountain away from an avalanche. That's something that we find our little Hedgehog doing.
It's very true. And with the variety of the ramps and skateboard tricks, what would be your trick going through this snowboarding part? Would you take as many ramps as possible, or would you take a certain route to actually get to the end with certain ramps?
I am going to try to take as many ramps as possible, just because it's going to add to the experience. Take as many shortcuts, like right here, we're going through trying to grab some rings.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I try to do, dodge any obstacles. I don't know if anyone's noticed this, but there's a secret move in this stage. There's a snowboard stance that Sonic has, where he's standing up right now, but if you press B, just press it, don't hold it, he'll actually crouch and go a lot faster. But you can't control him when he does that. You don't go straight.
Didn't even know that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And now we've collected another Chaos Emerald in Icecap found by Sonic. I wonder where Tails is.
That's a good question. Tails, he was in the Icecap. I guess we can assume that he got lost by the time we got to the snowboarding stage.
Very cool. So I think we don't have a cutscene here, right?
Not quite yet.
Okay, so we are back into Mystic Ruins hub world, just after collecting the Chaos Emerald, and we're going to venture into another action stage to actually find another Chaos Emerald.
Well, we're gonna run into Knuckles and pay him a visit, his first appearance in the game.
So is it going to be like a friendly talk, or is it going to be serious business with Knuckles, as always?
It's always serious business with Knuckles.
Nice.
What's up, Knuckles? Something bugging you?
No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emeralds you have, right now!
What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
And we are into the Sonic and Knuckles fight. What's your experience of just rivalry being brought back from Sonic 3 and Knuckles?
It's definitely revamped, you know, the old rival. Well, actually, you know what? No, it feels almost exactly the same as it did in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
Really?
It does, because he just kind of like jumps and attacks you and you're spin dashing.
Oh no! The Chaos Emeralds!
Eggman.
Oh!
Ha! Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
That's right, fool! You made it all too easy! You practically gave them to me!
Hold it right there, creep! You can't get away with this! Knuckles, don't tell me Eggman tricked you again!
Me? What about you?
Way to go, Knucklehead!
Now I have 4 lovely emeralds! Chaos! These are for you, my friend!
Ah! He transformed again!
Man, no one ever cuts us any slack!
And now we're into another boss fight with Chaos, and he's transformed into Chaos 4 after attacking Knuckles. Oh no! Oh no! And yeah, so TK, what do you think to this boss fight, as Chaos has now got 4 emeralds inside of it?
This is my most hated boss fight. Chaos is awesome. He looks like a shark. He's cool. He has these new little attacks. However, is this whole water drowning thing really necessary? It just kind of hurt my thumb. No, and it takes so long to hit him.
Yeah, I think that they could have done much more better with this boss fight, because I think that they should have just put the applied mechanics of if you fall into the water, you drown. But at the same time, is that the camera's kind of been a heavy burden, because it's always focused on the Chaos, and then it would have been super difficult if people would have this struggle to actually jump from one place to another, because every time you're jumping around, you're literally landing in the water.
Right.
So that would have been a huge burden. Or they could have just like had a fixed camera angle, kind of further up into the sky. That would have been much more better, instead of actually put in the water like as a mechanic that you would not drown until you just stand in one place for about 20 seconds, I guess. You can drown in this.
Yeah, actually like 3 seconds.
Yeah.
In fact, if you spin dash while you're in the water, you're pretty much gonna drown. Well, not drown, but you know, you're gonna lose your rings, which he should drown instead. I think, you know, a little bit more realistic.
Yeah, there's definitely some interesting thoughts of like how the bosses are played in this game, but it's just very too easy in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. The thing is, it's so easy, but it's tedious because it takes a while.